Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Hi da easy gamer, vada Kabila. இவ்வளோ சீக்கிரம் வந்துட்டேன். நைஸ். பரவாயில்ல, லைவ் போட்டோன்னே பட்டுன்னு வந்துட்டேன். என் ஆடியோ கிளியரா கேக்குதா? லெட்ஸ் கோ. ஹாய் கரடி ப்ரோ, வா ப்ரோ, வணக்கம். நாட்டுக்கு போ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லைக் போர்டு வேற லெவல்ரா கபி. கேம் ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு ஓபன் பண்றேன். ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுக்குது ஓபன் ஆகுறதுக்கு. மணிக்கணக்கா ஓப்பன் ஆகும் போல. ப்ரோ ஸ்ட்ரீமிங்லாம் எப்படி போகுது ப்ரோ? கரடி ப்ரோ ட்விட்ச்ல அஃபிலியேட் வாங்கியாச்சா? நான் என்ன பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேன்? எனக்கு ரேவன் கிளாத் இருந்துச்சு. நான் அப்படியே ரேவன் கிளாலே இருந்துட்டு ஏதாவது சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணுமான்னு சொல்லிச்சு. இல்லை ரேவன் கிளாலே இருக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதிலே கண்டினியூ பண்ணுறேன். லெதரிங் தான் போகலான்னு பார்த்தேன். சரி, அது கொடுக்குற கேம் டிசைட் பண்ணுறதுலேயே நம்ம கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரேவன் கிளாலே கண்டினியூ பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். ஆனா ஹவுஸ் எடுக்கிறதுலாம் பெரிய பெரிய சேஞ்ச் இருக்காது. மெயினா அந்த ஹவுஸ் ரூம் தான் மாறும். ஹவுஸ் ரூம் கொஞ்சம் டிஃபரன்ஸா இருக்கும். அதே மாரி கொஞ்சம் சைட் குவெஸ்ட்லாம் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் மாறும். மெயின் ஸ்டோரிலாம் ஒண்ணுதான். எந்த ஹவுஸ் எடுத்தாலும். மேப் சேம்பர்.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
ஹவுஸ் வாங்கிட்டேனா? என்ன ஹவுஸ் ப்ரோ நீ
Professor,
சொல்ற?
you
வீடு வாங்குற
received my
அளவுக்கு.
owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor
no.
Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you
முதல்ல
witnessed.
வீடியோ போடுறேன். ஹவுஸ் டூர் வீடியோ போட்டுரும். வீடு வாங்கினா. ப்ரோ வாடகை வீடு ப்ரோ.
Going! Go!
இதை நீங்கள் தான் போகணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
This looks interesting. Slow down now. There we go.
QOF ப்ளே பண்ணீங்களா? QOFனா QOFனா Tower of Fantasy. ஒரு வாட்டி ஆடி இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. ஆனா எனக்கு
I've always
தெரியல
said
எனக்கு
that travel.
You're here.
பெருசா எனக்கு
I
இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்
have
இல்ல அந்த
good
மாதிரி
news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
ஸ்டார் ரேல் ஆடினது இல்ல ப்ரோ.
Revelio.
அது
Expelliarmus.
This place could
Confringo.
do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
அதுக்காய் இல்ல ப்ரோ, ஆடினது இல்ல ப்ரோ. இதெல்லாம் கேட்க ஒரு மாதிரி
Revelio.
சஸ்ஸியா இருக்கே.
Confringo.
இதெல்லாம் கேம் தானா?
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
கென்ஷன் நாம ஆடி இருக்கேன். கென்ஷன் ஆடி இருக்கேன். டிராகன் தலை.
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of grap horns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ற அளவுக்குலாம் ஆடினது இல்லை ப்ரோ. நான் சும்மா ட்ரை பண்ணியிருக்கேன், அவ்வளோதான். பெருசா அது இது வரைக்கும் டென்ஷன் அவ்வளோ பெருசா கிரைண்ட் பண்ணதெல்லாம் கிடையாது. மேபி ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம், ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீம் போடுறேன் கண்டிப்பாக. ஸ்ட்ரீம் கேம் ஒரு லெவல் 7 வரைக்கும் தான் ஆடி இருப்பேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். 7 or 8 தான் வந்திருப்பேன்.
I should invest.
That's an overlook.
Has your brain been infected?
this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Likely we'll need
Background
more
ல காட்டுங்க.
roads where to knock trees.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
This must be the place. Revelio.
சூப்பரா இருக்கு ஒரு கேம். ஜென்சின் ஆடினவங்களாம் சொல்றாங்க இது லைட்டா ஜென்சின் மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். கான்செப்ட்லாம் அப்படி தான் இருக்கும். ஃபாஸ்ட் ட்ராவலு ஒரு இடத்துக்கு கேமோட கான்செப்ட் ஜென்சின் மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். பட் கேம் இந்த கிராஃபிக்ஸ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்லாம் வேற லெவல்.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
ஒரு ஹாரி பாட்டர் ஃபேனாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா உள்ள நிறைய ஈஸ்டர் எக் வச்சுருப்பானுங்க. அதெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது ஃபன்னாக இருக்கும். Yo.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. போச்சு. டேய் நான் டாட்ஜ் பண்ற சைடு ஜம்ப் பண்ணுதுடா. கரெக்டா டாட்ஜ் பண்ற சைடு ஜம்ப் பண்ணுது.
ஐயோ கொண்டான் போல என்ன. ஐயோ இன்னும் ஒரு அடியில் சுத்துருவேன் நான். ஓ செம்ம க்ளோஸ். அமைதி 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 காக்கவும். அவ்வளவுதான்.
I need your help, friend.
அடி தூள். ஓ செம்மையா போகுது. அட்டாக் பண்ணுமா? ஃபாஸ்டா ஓடும் போது அடிச்சு நோத்திட்டு போறோம். ஆனா இப்படி போனா இது வேலைக்கு ஆகாது. நம்ம ஸ்டைல போயிட்டு தான். நல்ல சீன்னா நீ எது ப்ரோ நல்ல சீன்னு சொல்ற? எனக்கு நல்ல சீன் எக்ஸ்பிளைன். நல்ல சீன் தெளிவா சொல்லணும்ல. நல்ல சீன்னா நல்ல சீனா கேக்குறியா? புரியல.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio! The grapple is somehow the key to opening the room. Ah, there you are.
Oh. சொல்றது புரியுது ப்ரோ. அந்த மாதிரி சீன்லாம் இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆனா மாட்ஸ் போட்டு அந்த மாதிரி சீன்லாம் வர வைக்கிறாங்க. ஆனா அந்த மெயின் ஸ்டோரியில அந்த மாதிரி சீன்லாம் எதுவும் இல்லை ப்ரோ. அப்பா இல்ல இதை வச்சுதான் டோரை திறக்கணும்ன்றாங்க. டோருக்குள்ள போக முடியாதான். Mirror puzzles.
Revelio.
ஹீலிங் போர்ஷனே இல்லை இந்த இடத்துல கண்டிப்பாக ஏதாவது ஃபைட் இருக்கும்.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
ஒரு 90s கிட்டா ஹாரி பாட்டர் ஃபேனா இந்த கேமை நான் என்ஜாய் பண்ணுறேங்க. சீன் இருக்கான்னு கேட்டால் நான் என்ன பண்ணுறது? எல்லா கேமும் சீனுக்காக ஆடினா.
Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others.
பழகிடுச்சா? அது எதுவும் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இல்லை ப்ரோ. ஜஸ்ட் கோ வித் இட்.
I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
அடி. டார்க் மேஜிக்.
She's alive.
வேற லெவல் ஸ்பெல்ல. வால்டமோரோட ஃபேவரட் ஸ்பெல். டைரக்டா மேட்ச் சேம்பர் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Ollivander.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor.
Okay, ma, சீக்கிரமா.
See you soon.
Ollivander. Ollivander.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
என்னடா வெளியே வெயிட் பண்ணுமா?
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
கடத்திட்டு போயிட்டான். ரைட்டு வாடா இக்காப்பு.
Listen, a man with a
wish you were back at school.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
That's the best you can do.
You should never have come here. What are your thoughts on electricity?
Let me outside!
என்னடா முன்னெல்லாம் அடிக்கிறானுங்க.
Might want to look up. Now, this is quite conductive, aren't we? Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my...
No more happy days.
Flash of inspiration.
What? You're going to get out of it. Accio, coward.
Oh fuck.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
I'm not done with you. You can't hold out forever. That's just the beginning.
Expelliarmus!
ஆது.
You should have joined me.
Shall we finish?
Delay inevitable.
Confringo!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Bombarda!
You little brat.
Arresto momentum!
I've had enough of this.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Repulsor! Expelliarmus!
Impressive.
Confringo! Leviosa! Guardian Leviosa! Repulsor! Potato! Descendo! Confringo! Bombarda!
Not my best work, I'll admit.
Defender! Arresto momentum! Repulsor! Potato! Expelliarmus!
To the slaughter.
Confringo!
How delightful.
Time to see someone a lesson! Descender! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! I'm gonna enjoy this! Expelliarmus!
A milk cart has more butter. Is that the best you can do?
Confringo! Protego!
That the best you can do?
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego!
வேற ஒருத்தன்.
Repulsor!
போச்சுடா. ஒன் ஷாட்ல இருந்தேன் எத்தனை. மிஷின் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி எனக்கு எப்படி தெரியும் வாண்டு வாங்கினோடனே சண்டை வரும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
I hope you have your...
Try to make this too easy for me. Knock it, luck. I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Rookwood, you heard this? To your knees. Huh? Incendio! Expulso! Slippery as a kelpie, ace.
I'm just warming up.
Confringo!
Expulso!
I want...
Expulso!
I've little patience for such crude tricks.
இது இல்லாம இந்த மிஷின் முடிக்கிறது கஷ்டம் தான். ப்ளீஸ் பாதியில போய் நான் எப்படி வாங்குறது?
Found ya!
No more happy days for you. A lamb to the slaughter. Ah, how delightful.
Expulso!
I'm not done with you.
Arrest the momentum.
You will pay for What's this?
Expulso!
A child wandered too far from home. Come on, too afraid to fight back?
No! Expulso!
Leviosa!
Don't felt that at all. You've made a great.
Taking your love before you even realise it's gone.
Expelliarmus! On the lookout! Arrest the momentum. Glacier!
You're going to regret that.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
Pay for your deed. Had enough?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
No.
Potato! Bombarda! Defender!
Flash for inspiration. You've made a great.
You should have joined me.
Come on, health increase பண்ணு.
Well done for a child.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Bombarda! Defender! Potato! Expelliarmus!
Don't do that.
Bringo!
Arresto momentum. Glacier! Confringo! Bombarda! Closer. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Coward!
Protego.
Well done.
Confringo.
Bombarder. I know your kind. You weaken quick.
Defender.
அடிங்க.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Confringo.
Another Expelliarmus. My trap.
Reductor!
Glacius. Accio. Corsair. Descender. Bombarder. Expelliarmus.
It's on my
Incendio.
இதெல்லாம் முடிக்கிறது செம்ம கஷ்டம்டா. வஸ்துடா. என்ன பண்றது? லாஸ்ட் ட்ரை. ஒன்னு லாஸ்ட் ட்ரை. பண்ணிட்டு நான் சாப்பிட்டு வரேன். ஃபுட் அந்த
Shouldn't be.
try not to make it
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Defender.
Will you hold still?
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
Protego.
Confringo.
That's just the beginning.
Reparo.
I wasn't myself for a moment.
Glacius. Protego. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender.
You will not survive this fight.
Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Glacius.
That's more like it. Expulsor.
Arrest on the left. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Please, no more!
Oh, I'm gonna eat your fish.
I see you.
Expelliarmus.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
No more happy days
Bombarder.
for you.
Arrest on the left. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You're no match for me.
Bombarder.
You've made a great. I'll have none of that.
Confringo.
Holy Amadi.
Delay the inevitable.
Confringo.
Lamb to the slaughter. One measly little stupid.
Expelliarmus.
Rookwoods don't go. I wasn't myself for a moment.
Expelliarmus.
Barely come back at all. Novice, fight for me.
Expelliarmus.
Try to make this too easy for me.
Egg!
Protego! Projector!
Incipio!
Feel a burning.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
You'll need to be quicker than that.
That's just the beginning.
Reductor!
Impressive.
ஐயோ ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் எடுக்கணும்டா. ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் எடுத்துட்டு தான் மிஷின் முடிக்க முடியும். நான் ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் இல்லாமல் முடிச்சிடலாம் அப்படின்னு நினச்சேன். பட் ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் இல்லாமல் முடிக்கிறதுன்றது.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Potions.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I'll make you wish you were no more.
Incendia. Bombarda.
Cut.
Incendia.
To your knees.
That's more like
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Arresto momentum.
Forward! I'm falling here! Quickly!
Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Forever.
Stop that right now! Come on, you are afraid to fight back?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Defender.
What's the deal?
Stand and fight me! To regret.
Confringo. Bombard. Expelliarmus. Arresto
Nuisance. That's all you want.
I'm thinking.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
They never stood a chance. Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrumpant.
என்னடா இந்த மிஷின் அவ்வளோ டஃப்பா இருக்கு.
Arresto momentum. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Don't do that.
Arresto momentum. Glacius.
I can do this all day.
Just warming up.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Accio. Lumos. Confringo.
That's more like
My one.
quickly.
Arresto momentum.
Is that the best?
You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day.
Incendios!
That's just the beginning.
Confringo. Bombarda.
டங்க இவன் ப்ரௌடோ
Give a little curse on me.
Confringo. Bombarda.
You're no match for me.
Confringo.
Pay for your deeds. No more happy days
Arresto
for you.
momentum.
Your life in
Levioso! How's the view?
quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo. Bombarda.
I don't think you're going to get out of this
Expelliarmus.
alive.
Confringo.
To your knees.
What are your thoughts on?
Levioso!
Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Stop that noise.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
This is becoming personal.
Defendo. Arresto momentum.
A lucky shot!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Damn you!
Look what you've done. Wait for that.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Die for that.
Confringo. Bombarda.
You should have joined me.
Well done for a child.
Another.
Confringo. Potato. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato.
Better luck next time!
CORSAIR. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Don't do that.
Bombarda.
Now, this is becoming personal.
This should be fun. Arresto momentum. CORSAIR. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato.
That's the best you can
Bombarda.
do.
Defendo.
Hardly a fair fight without me watching.
Levioso.
I suppose you think this is funny.
Venite. Confringo.
Novice luck.
Expelliarmus.
Look what you've done.
Bombarda.
Oh fuck.
Confringo.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Arresto momentum. Places. Confringo. Potato. Levioso.
You got to get
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
You can't hold up.
Confringo.
We join.
Arresto momentum. Venite.
Barely fell back.
Bombarder. Confringo. Arresto. Confringo. Bombarder.
No more happy days for you. I know your kind. You weaken quickly. Disarm my one, feel my wrath. We had that until you showed up. Came flat. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Expelliarmus.
I'll have none of that.
Arresto.
Rise and fight. Try not to make this too big for me.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Descendo.
Is this your best?
Oh, it's actually...
Protego!
Arresto momentum.
Incipio!
Reductor.
Glacier. Confringo.
Reductor.
Bombarder.
Tiger.
Agile thing, aren't you? No more happy days for you.
Bombarder.
Oh.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
போட்டு get it அவ்வளோதானா மாதிரி
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio. Revelio. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go.
Goblins.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Where's the area? Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer.
We'll be late with our progress. I won't wait. Not quite. Anyone have any files? You won't stop me. Something vital Rest of momentum. Accio. Descendo.
Why don't you come up here and
Confringo. I won't rest.
We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Hey. தள்ளிட்டான். ரெண்டு குண்டங்க.
one's almost down.
இதெல்லாம் ஏதாவது பண்ணியா எப்பா சும்மா நின்றுதான்
Now what?
Whoa.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Enjoy some.
What?
Experience.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Arrest those men. Expelliarmus! Good for you.
You two against Ranrock's army.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Rebellion. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
தலைவர்களா வாங்கடா வாங்கடா ஓட்டு ப்ரொஃபசர் எல்லாம் வந்துட்டானுங்க
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Isn't this way? We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Heck.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to worry about. Rather unworthy.
Arrest those men.
Unsurviving!
Expelliarmus!
I will not be made.
Father. Expelliarmus!
More of Ranrock's down.
Bombarda!
Not go well for you.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Bombarda!
Not quiet enough.
Expelliarmus!
Motherboard easily for the save.
That's our way forward.
Pushing.
The wand! Quickly!
The wand, special wand.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
No. You're right. I haven't forgotten. The cost is too high. Perhaps this magic is best kept contained.
I'm relieved to hear that. I know the power is tempting, but I'm glad you've decided to keep it contained for now. And whilst that may be the right decision in this moment, I confess, I have been thinking...
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch.
Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
For long.
ஃபைனல் கொஸ்டின் இவ்வளோ டஃப்பாக இருக்குது. டென்னிஸ் சாப்பிடணும்.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon.
I'll be back. நான் சாப்பிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். சாப்பிட்டு வந்து இந்த மிஷின் முடிக்கிறேன். Guys, I'm back. வந்துட்டேன்.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Accio. Expelliarmus. The trick. You now Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Protect yourself again. Accio. Expelliarmus. Ringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombado. Ringo. Bombado. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Bombado.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Ringo. Ringo.
to go forward.
You can't stop me.
டிராகன் பக்கத்தில் வரும்போதே டேமேஜ் வாங்காமல் வரணும், ஈஸியாக அடிச்சிடலாம். இந்த மிஷினை முடிச்சுக்கிட்டு
shall bring you an
போர்ஷன்ஸ் இல்லாத கஷ்டம். ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் ஒன்னே ஒன்று தான் இருக்கு. அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 3
You can't stop me! வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. ஸ்பெல்ஸ் இல்லாமல் வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. போயிட்டு கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பெல்லாம் வாங்கிட்டு வரேன். பண்ண உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் 2 ஸ்பெல்ல நான் அன்லாக் பண்ணாம இருக்கேன்ல, அந்த quest முதல்ல முடிக்குமா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் quest இன்னும் ஓபன் ஆகல.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
போர்ஷன் இல்லையா?
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Of requirement. işimiz olma. Enough, I guess. லைலா வர ஸ்டைலா சிக்னலே கிடைக்கல.
Victor Rookwood is dead.
Godric's heart.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before.
Blah blah blah, இதை நம்ம பார்த்தாச்சு.
You have completed.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We'll have to get it.
Accio.
Expelliarmus.
Will be pleased in our progress.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Let's go.
Revelio.
Nice, Professor.
You do that.
Expelliarmus.
it down. Confringo. Rodrigo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Take what's not yours. How nice.
I don't think you know who you're dealing
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
No match for us. No match for us. Hey.
Now.
ஒருத்தனை கொல்றதுக்கு எவ்வளோ ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் தேவைப்படுது? ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் ஃப்ரீயா கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது.
Confringo. Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend.
It worked. Let's go.
Revelio.
Lumos!
Ranrock must be getting
Wingardium
closer
Leviosa.
to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Not you,
Expelliarmus.
the student.
Confringo. Rodrigo. Bombarda.
Fight about as well as a
Confringo. Bombarda.
rather unwise coming.
Expelliarmus.
Have my revenge.
Not quick enough. I've been fighting.
Rodrigo. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo.
I'll kill you when I get down from here.
Bombarda.
Not quite.
Confringo. Arresto Accio. Bombarda.
We would lose.
No. No, no, no. என்னடா இது நார்மல் வச்சதுக்கு எவ்வளவு டஃபா இருக்கு.
An intruder.
Accio. Rodrigo. Expelliarmus.
Fools of a feather. You're no match for me. You think this is funny? Expulso.
Well, Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Accio. Arresto.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so
Revelio.
far.
இந்த அளவுக்கு எவ்வளோ ஹெல்த் போர்ஷன் சேவ் பண்ண முடியுதோ சேவ் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Come on, professors. Corrected airport ஆயிட்டாங்க.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Isn't this way? We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor.
Thank you, Professor.
How nice of you to stop by. Arresto momentum. Rising Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Kitty. Retain right. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Think you're clever, don't you? How nice is it?
What's the point of this?
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Come on, defender! Let's get this over. Bombardier! We can beat this. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Rodrigo!
ஐயோ potions.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I spent all year trying to keep at the Keepers.
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
இதெல்லாம் ஏற்கனவே விளையாட்டேன். அதான் skip பண்றேன்.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
There you go.
come now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Protego! Expelliarmus!
Oh no 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 no. டேய் பாதியிலேருந்து வாடா. பாதியிலேருந்து வாடா.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
This ends here, Ranrock.
You can stop me. You'll never wreak this power from me. Never.
Whoa.
Professor. Miriam. Miriam. would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. and she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
Okay, still main quest இருக்கா? Completed the story of... Oh! Main quest முடிச்சாச்சு. Main quest முடிச்சோம் 25% தான் முடிஞ்சிருக்கா? மீதி குட்டி quest. அத main quest முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. Nice.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Oh, main quest is still. Off on another adventure, are we?
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Mr. Sallow. I believe it's been a difficult year for him. He was lucky to have you.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us. By all accounts, Hogwarts will be lost without...
There's something in there.
Revelio.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Oh, good, you're safe. At least we're out of the classroom.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Okay.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to us.
யார்கிட்ட பேசணும்?
For now, is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with you. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Hopefully... Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. Requesting your help. Side of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
No need to race now, my friend. Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Faster! Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. he found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Reparo.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friend. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. How about some sightseeing? Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, someone's coming for her.
Revelio.
He wants them alive.
Only a student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Just keep an eye out.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
Stop! Get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb! Oh, what's the lie?
Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
Just warming up.
Reductor!
Expelliarmus.
Expulsion!
I'd say you were trying to lose.
ஐயோ காம்போ அட்டாக் பண்ணிட்டானுங்க.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
பயம் இல்லை, இறங்கணும், அடிக்கிறோம். இப்போ ஒளிஞ்சு போகிறதுலாம் ஆமா ரொம்ப கஷ்டம்.
Expulsion!
Disappointed with your lack of skill.
No.
Well, then again, I suppose you are too.
No, 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 no.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, someone's coming for her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they get a really good look.
Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him, he can fight his own battles. I've robbed every trap.
You see, some lie to be born enough.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Just warming up. You're no match for me. storming out. Pick the wrong person to duel today.
கைஸ் இன்னைக்கு மிஷின் முடிச்சது போதும். மெயின் குவெஸ்ட் முடிச்சாச்சு ஒரு வழியா. இதுக்கு மேலே சில் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஆடும் கொஞ்சம் நேரம். ஸோ ஹாக்வர்ட்ஸ் கிரைண்ட் முடிஞ்சுது. இனிமேல் ரேண்டமாக ஸ்ட்ரீமில் விளையாடுவேன், அது போர் அடிக்கிறத பொறுத்து. ஸோ நான் இப்போ நான் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். நாளைக்கு பார்ப்போம். பாய்.